This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. I'm your host, me.
And I'm Mrs. Always Right.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Grapevine, Texas. Baby, I know you have something to say about Grapevine.
Not a whole lot. Apparently, it's really big, though. I mean, it's really big, but not really big.
Wow, that's what it's like when you say that?
Yeah. It is located in like 3 counties, though. Did you know that? Three counties: Tarrant County, Dallas County, and Denton County.
No, not really.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Almost 50,000 people in it, blah, blah. So it's pretty big. And I know you say everybody's from somewhere.
Everybody is from somewhere.
And that is true. And I'm just going to mention one person. They have a few people listed that I found out really technically are not from Grapevine. But the one that I want to mention that was from Grapevine is George McFarlane.
Who?
I'm telling you right now, when I said that, most people...
Nobody fucking knows.
They know.
Nobody knows.
If they ever watched The Little Rascals, The Little Rascals, they know. They know.
I thought that was Our Gang.
He was in Our Gang, too. Our Gang, The Little Rascals.
Okay, never mind. Because I thought Our Gang was the old one and The Little Rascals was the movie remakes.
Now, they did
a movie remake.
Right, but the George McFarlane one in that, because he was already probably 30 years old by then or something. I don't know.
Way older than that. But that's neither here nor there.
Anyway,
I'm just telling you, people don't know who it is.
George McFarlane was Spanky, and most people already know.
Nobody knows.
I knew when I seen the name. I knew.
You're 80.
Oh, okay. So I'm old. So that means at least one other person out there that listens to us is going to know just by name who that is.
Now that we spent way too much time on the Little Rascals, hey, in this week's episode, we're going to find out if she's my ride or die.
Wait. So is that ride? We're riding somewhere, or is that die? We're going to die when we get somewhere, or maybe before we get there, or is it we're going to ride then die? Or I mean, we're going to
it's ride and die.
Ride and die.
Not ride or die.
That technically, the way they say it ride or die. But
no, that's where I come from, because you had looked up the original meaning of it.
Right.
And I believe that's where that ride or die originally started, but now the loyalty aspect part of it is ride and die. Like, you know, we go in together, we go out together.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, but you had looked up the original meaning.
I did look up the original meaning, because they do say ride or die. And it's a term. I'm going to read this from Wikipedia, Google, because they know everything.
Yeah, right.
Google's always correct, but I believe them in this instance, right? It says ride or die is a term used to describe someone who is extremely loyal and supportive and will always stand by your side. It can refer to a friend, family member, or romantic partner. And the term originated in the 1950s as biker slang, technically.
Ooh.
Yeah, meaning that if a biker couldn't ride their motorcycle, they'd rather just die. I just want to die. Forget it. And so it became popular mainstream, you know, with hip hop music and blah blah
and blah blah.
Apparently, they got a movie that's called Ride or Die too. I don't even know.
We should watch it.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the Will Smith and what's his name?
Oh, that's Bad Boys for Life,
right? But it's I think it's Bad Boys for Life, Ride or Die, or
it's
whatever.
Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yeah. So that's on there too. So Ride or Die emphasizes unwavering commitment and dedication, and can refer to a woman who embraces a Bonnie and Clyde dynamic.
Favorite couple.
With her partner, accepting a life of being their partner in crime.
So, you know, Bonnie and Clyde were both from Dallas, being from somewhere.
Okay. From Dallas. You didn't like that? Sorry.
The smacking is just, oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Anyway, God, that's annoying. Anyway, so they're both from Dallas.
Okay.
And when they first started out, their crime spree actually had kind of a lot of public support, you know?
Mhm. Yes.
It wasn't until they murdered the cop in Grapevine
Mm-hmm.
and the pictures were found of Bonnie smoking the cigar and holding the weapons in her hand,
Right.
where
right.
public sentiment actually started turning against them.
Yes.
You know, but you got to give it to her. She was right there by Clyde's side when in Louisiana they got gunned down.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Yeah. I was reading in here something about the Bonnie and Clyde
okay.
stuff, and it says that where they killed the police officers, they have a historical marker.
Oh yeah.
Up. Yeah. And it's at the intersection of Dove Road and State Highway 114.
Oh, right there off 114, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't guess I've ever seen it.
I haven't either, but I've never gone looking for it.
I haven't either. And I don't go over that way often anyway. It's very, very seldom.
Well, and you and I had visited Joplin, Missouri that one time when we were, they spent a lot of time in that area. And Joplin had a lot of the speakeasies with like underground places to drink and stuff like that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah,
very nice.
So they ran a circle of like Texas, Louisiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, that like area.
I believe they did that because they probably had kinfolk all around.
And they had that big shootout in Missouri. I think Bonnie actually got shot there, but yeah, anyway, that's more speculation and I can't remember what I read. But so being my ride or die, and I feel like you are, okay?
Now, is it just something that you feel that I'm your ride or die? Or, I mean, is it something you need to ask or you just
I don't know.
assume, or, I mean, do you?
I mean, we will never truly know until if you find out that I'm a serial killer or not. Would you turn me in? So if you find out, why?
I would not turn you in, but I would want to write a book about it and just.
But after I die.
Well, I don't know about after you die.
You can't write a book about me being a serial killer I'm still a serial killer.
I can put fictional stuff in there.
Oh,
so
baby,
maybe
there's going to be stuff.
No.
There's going to be stuff in there that only law enforcement's going to know.
Oh, okay.
Then they'll know
well, I can just make it up. Throw them off a little bit.
Yeah,
no,
throw them off.
Probably doesn't work.
So you wouldn't
like
turn
that.
me in?
No, I don't think so. Now, I do have a question about this though.
Sure.
So, okay, you're a serial killer. I'm your ride or die. Do you feel in your heart of hearts that I'm your ride or die? And how many do you get?
You get one.
Are you sure? Because just because we're romantic partners doesn't mean that I'm your ride or die, because I know you've been in relationships before.
Yes, but I have never been in any relationship where I have felt the confidence and the trust with you.
Oh, that's
no,
sweet,
that's not
honey.
no bullshit.
That's sweet. So you just get one.
One.
You don't
that's
think.
It.
I mean, you have a really good friend that I almost feel.
I'm not talking about friends.
But it could. But that's what I'm saying. Your ride or die could be. It doesn't have to be a partner. It can be a friend, a family member, or a romantic.
I would
partner.
never, ever, ever rat out any of my friends. Okay.
Right. No, I get
never.
it. I get it.
But there's a different bond with your partner.
Right. Because we are the ones that get to see you shit in the toilet.
Yes. But you're the one who's going to be pulled into interrogation. Okay, for sure.
Oh, no. Call Bob.
Call Bob.
I mean...
But they're still going to pull you into interrogation. They're still going to tell you, just like they would tell me if I was in there, they'd be like, yeah, your wife already told us everything. And I get to look them straight in their doe eyes and be like, no, she didn't.
No.
Ask me how I know.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't.
That's how much confidence.
Never.
That's how much confidence I have.
Oh, thanks, honey.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But I have that confidence, but there ain't. What if you yourself were facing jail time, prison time along with me? Would you try to cut a deal to get an easier sentence?
No.
Man, I'm gonna be
No.
out in
Does
3
that-
days. I'm just letting you know.
Does that mean, I got to give them a little something of what you did? No. Because you know what? I look at that vacation. I don't have to cook. I don't have
Word.
to clean. I mean, I got to
Don't
keep
get
my
to
cell clean.
don't get to pick your
I
next
can
lover.
I can sleep late. Oh my God. I mean, I might be a trustee, just give me something to do. But then again,
Fucking ass kisser.
maybe not. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I just want to. I see that as a vacation.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, no matter what they tell you I told, they're a fucking liar.
So come
Not
tomorrow.
gonna happen.
So come tomorrow.
Yes.
If I come to you and like, babe, I got a plan.
You're not gonna believe this.
You're not. You're not gonna believe this, and we could get away with millions.
But can
Are
we
you-
get away with
I
it?
don't know. I have to run it by you to make sure the plan's viable.
Well, if you think it's viable, then I would hope that I would trust your judgment.
And then would you do it? Would you? Let's just. Oh
if
my
it
God.
was guaranteed,
But nothing's guaranteed, right? But let's
buddy,
just
I'd be
hang on.
honest.
Seriously, right? Hypothetically here.
Hypothetically, yes.
I had a great plan. And watch this bank get robbed tomorrow. I had a fucking great plan to knock off a bank, okay?
Okay.
And I plotted it out and down to the minute, told you how we were going to do it,
Mm-hmm.
what we could get away with. Yes, there is always a chance that we're going to get caught,
Okay.
but it could set us up and we could go to Mexico.
Who wants to go to Mexico?
And everybody
Let's go
wants to
to
go to fucking Mexico. Live on a beach
No.
and
No, we can
say
live on the beach.
Guataneo.
Say Guataneo.
Yes, that's what I said. Say Guataneo.
Is that in Mexico?
Yeah, it was in Mexico.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was in Mexico. I don't want to go Mexico. It's hot. I mean, I want to go where
do you
it's
wanna
nice.
go?
I want to go where it's nice
is
and
no
there's
place.
a beach, but
Yeah,
I
but
don't
there
want
ain't-
it to be hot.
There ain't no place where you can hang out on the beach and it not be hot.
That's true.
And
So-
that doesn't have a bad jurisdiction or what's not jurisdiction where they deport you extradition.
Right.
We need some place that doesn't have an extradition treaty with the United States.
Okay, so if we ever disappear, people, we will not be in the same Guantanamo.
Yeah, we will not.
No, we won't be there. Okay, so if we rob a bank, don't come looking for us.
But see, I think you would always be the one to find the flaws in the plan, just so you didn't have to go and rob it.
I mean,
You're fucking.
it's
You're more
possible.
on. It is. You're more honest than the fucking penny.
no,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not.
the fuck you are not.
I mean, I am honest because I can't stand a liar. I can't. And then if I told a lie, I would have to keep up with it, and I can't. But I think that's getting off subject a little bit
About telling lies.
about telling lies. Yeah. I did want to go back to. You were talking about power couple, what you
Well,
consider ride or die
Yes,
couples.
yeah,
or
and
whatever.
Bonnie and Clyde. is-
Bonnie
not
and
only
Clyde.
was she ride or die, but it was a great love story. She was there for him to the fucking end
Oh yeah, they went out together.
together,
I feel
a little ventilated, but together.
I feel my namesake, not my namesake, believe me.
You weren't named after her.
I
Coming up,
I
I'm just
like
curious.
to think that I am,
Ah,
but I don't really know. But I like to think maybe I am. But I see a ride or die couple as Johnny Cash and June Carter.
that
Cash.
woman did a lot of fucking riding to put up with a lot of fucking shit.
Yeah. And after they got married, they were actually married 35 years before she passed away, before he did.
I know. And if you look at him after she passed, he just wasn't the same dude.
He loved her so much, even though he was a dickhead.
Yeah, but even
He
dickheads need love.
He loved her.
I
But
know.
apparently she loved him because she put up with his bullshit.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
35 years.
35 years. Yeah, they were married 35 years
and-
before she passed away. When she passed away, 2003
Oh, I have no
or something
idea.
like that. Because he passed away 2009.
Yeah, a few years after her.
So maybe it was closer than
Man,
that.
I'm telling you, man.
I don't know, but
I am, just so you know, I'm dying first. I ain't putting up with it. I ain't doing it.
dying.
being murdered. Yes. Yeah, whatever.
I mean,
I'm dying
it's a
first. I can't. And I don't
possibility.
want to go through that.
What makes
You're-
you think I do?
You're the fucking stronger person. Everybody knows you're the stronger person.
Why does everybody?
And I'm just going to end up a fucking slut anyway.
I mean, you right. You
Yeah.
definitely right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And I just don't want to taint your memory.
You just want to see everybody else's taint, right?
I mean, maybe.
That's gross.
Is it?
No.
I also think another ancient power couple,
Mm-hmm.
Mark Antony and Cleopatra. So I mean, even though they were facing annihilation from Augustus, right? I mean, they were like, take the poison together. You know, they died together.
Yeah. And she forgave him because he married somebody else.
Cleopatra, Mark Antony did.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I thought he was married to Augustus's sister before
But
he got with Cleopatra.
Right. They got married for political reasons or something to help his career or whatever. You know,
Well, it was to
but
build. It was to
yes.
build an alliance with Augustus.
Right. But yes, she loved him. I can tell you one other couple that just comes
My bad, eh?
after you tear everything up that comes to mind as well, and that is JFK and Jackie.
Ooh,
I mean,
I would almost give you that, except Jackie wasn't there on JFK's birthday when Marilyn sang him "Happy Birthday" because that bitch knew.
she could have been there.
She wasn't there.
But
The
she's
famous,
probably
the
home.
famous "Happy Birthday, Mr. President."
Yeah,
that
no,
song.
I know.
She wasn't there.
She's
because
probably home with the
she
fucking
knew.
kids.
Well, somebody has to be while I'm out partying for my fucking birthday.
Exactly.
Looking at Marilyn, having her
Yeah.
singing me a song.
Yeah. And everybody thought her dress was see-through. It wasn't. It was just the way that it was designed.
Oh yeah, Marilyn's.
Yes. It just looked like it was, I guess, see-through,
But-
even though it wasn't.
But is a couple like that and oh God, I should just hit myself in the head for even thinking this. Is a couple like that, JFK and Jackie or Clinton and Hillary, are they together in that couple for more than them? Is it for political power? Right?
No, I think Jackie and John loved each other when they got married.
I do too.
You know, and they stayed together. And
But it is good to be the president, right?
I mean, bonuses.
And nowhere
Mhm.
on this earth has a woman went after another man's brains like that woman did.
Oh God! Oh,
Could
my
you imagine? Can you
God.
imagine sitting next to me in my
Ugh.
back? And I was just talking about this at work, right? The back of your head kind of going everywhere. She jumped on the back of that car and grabbed that man's skull.
Yeah, she loved him. You know that is somewhere I want to go in the area. It's in Dallas, right?
Find my brains?
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna.
Well,
see if
I
we
want to
can
find my
your
brains
brain.
too, right?
Yes. But I always say that I want to go stand on the grassy knoll. You know, I want to go to.
Daily Plaza.
I do. You know, now I don't think
you've
that-
been through there.
We've drove through there, but I want to go. I want to stop. I want to get out. I want to absorb it all. That's what
The
I
way
want to
JFK
do.
absorbed the bullet.
Stop it.
Shit.
Why? Oh my God.
What? It's sorry.
Okay, ride or kill. That's exactly what it is. Ride or kill.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yes. Yeah. You're not even being funny. You're being
That's somebody
I
laughed.
mean,
I got a couple of friends out there that
I
think just
mean,
like I do.
Yes, you probably do. What else do we have? So you got your ride or die.
Of course you do.
Now, a couple of questions about that. Let's
Sure.
say, so you feel I'm your ride or die, but
I do feel that.
But we get divorced. Do you still feel confident with me? Let's say it's a terrible divorce. We hate each other, blah, blah, blah. Do you still feel comfortable enough in our ride or die that I still got your back?
Look, because of the things we've been through over the last 20 years, okay?
Mhm.
no matter how bad our divorce, and I can't speak for you, I can only speak for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No matter how bad our divorce is or hypothetically is going to be.
Definitely hypothetical. It's like I've already put this much time in. I'm in it.
Never going to rat you out.
Okay.
Okay. Never would I. I don't know if I would ever go as far as telling you things again. Right. I'll probably just keep that right here in my little inner circle, which is about that big. But
do you feel that I would still be?
I would hope.
Right.
But if we're getting divorced, I've done something pretty fucking bad. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it could be right, but I mean, it's not going to happen. You clearly do not have anything to worry about. I feel I am your ride or die.
I do too.
Aw, that's really sweet.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you're so fucked up. But I guess I don't know how to put it exactly. If I
would use your mouth to talk into the microphone.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, so you trust my loyalty.
Would you still be quote unquote loyal? That's the thing, right? Would you be loyal?
But it has to. But you have to feel that, not me.
Look, the only way I'm ever going to know is if I end up in a fucking interrogation room after we're divorced. And then I'm going to know. Because there's things only you know.
Because they will tell you that I told.
Well, you're right.
But I can tell you right now.
But there's only things you know.
But I can tell you right now, no matter what they tell you, it's going to be a lie.
Well, I know, unless they tell you something I've only told you.
But they could just, by the skin of their teeth, just go, you know what? Let's tell this guy that we know, blah, 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 blah. And they're just making shit up just to see if they get a reaction from you. And it might be something close to what you've said.
What we need.
And I've never said anything.
What we need are code words.
What do you mean?
Like, if the cops come back and tell me, oh, she said you buried the hatchet under the house, then I know they're making it up, right? That's something you would tell the cops that I know is a fucking lie, right? So you tell them that. You're like, yeah, you know, he buried the murder weapon under the house.
Mm-hmm.
And they come into me, they're like, look, she gave you up. You buried the murder weapon under the house. I know they're full of shit. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
so we have to have something that we know is bullshit.
Okay.
Right? So that way we can still communicate with each other, even though we can't communicate with each other.
Okay. I don't think that they do it like that. I don't really know because...
Trademark.
Ooh.
It's Monday. It's time to drink.
Any day that ends in Y
is a good day to drink. You're right. Yeah.
Good day to drink.
So you don't think we can work out some kind of communication code?
No,
like that?
I don't think that it works like that.
No?
I really don't. But I'm going to tell you, first of all, we're never getting divorced. So you have nothing to worry about there because they can't make me testify against you.
No, they cannot.
Or anything else. And I don't have to talk to them. But if hypothetically something did happen. Because I'm not going to change who I am if I say, okay, you told me you got 4 pinky toes and you really only have 3. You know, I'm never going to tell anybody because that's not the type of person I am. And I'm not going to say anything behind your back that I wouldn't say to your face.
I would hope not, but I do know you well enough to know you don't tell me everything.
Not that I don't tell you everything.
But you just don't tell me everything.
But I just, well, sometimes it doesn't matter whether I tell you, oh, yeah, by the way.
It should.
You know, by the way.
I should be your trusted confidant.
Right. But, you know, I talked to the kids earlier and, you know, I'm going to go by there Sunday and take the turkey, but I forgot about it. I didn't tell you till right now, apparently.
That's not what I mean.
You know, but what
I mean, you don't tell me all the juicy shit. Not like how juicy the turkey is.
Oh, why do
but
I
not? Like the drama.
You like the, oh.
Yeah. I want to know it all.
Loves it. We all love the drama.
Just remember the secret word.
Hatchets under the house.
No. Oh. Don't tell nobody.
Oh, that's the only way to keep a secret.
Well,
Really?
no, what I'm telling
you
you
don't-
is, if you're telling me, I need to make sure it's not for everybody. Just be like, hashtag not for everybody.
Well, but if I tell you stuff like that, tell you not to tell, you might not tell.
I don't fucking tell.
But then sometimes you might mention it or whatever. But I
Like
can tell
what?
you, I don't know. I know there was something though.
I just didn't know it
there
was a
something.
secret.
Yeah, you could be right. They could be on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Maybe it could be on me
I just need the clarification. That's all I need.
because you cannot hold a secret.
Bullshit.
And then if I tell you something, what do?
What?
You're like, oh, well, didn't you say? You
Huh?
know? Yeah, you do things like that to me.
I don't think so, but
You do. I'll point it out next time.
yeah, you should.
If I think about it. I probably won't think about it, though. I don't know. The fight.
Oh. Yeah, that was fucked up.
Oh, man.
You mean the buffering contest?
Yes.
Look, the
yes.
best meme to come out of that, of the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
You know what? I have
was-
not seen not one meme about
N-
that.
you-
Not
Because
one.
I think because in your social circle,
Uh-huh.
right, which includes your social media, the algorithm picks up on what you look at and what you search, and you're looking at cats and dogs and happy things, right? I'm looking at the most fucked up shit on the internet. Okay, if it's a disaster or somebody fucking
You wanna
died,
see
I'm
it?
fucking viewing it. Okay.
Speaking of disaster.
Oh, now we're getting
when
into
you came home from work
it today.
today, when you got off, did you get off
Yeah,
on
what
the
the
exit?
fuck happened?
Yes. What the fuck? There
So-
was like 15
No, see now I'm glad you're bringing this up, right? Because now we got something to fucking
vehicles.
talk about.
Exactly. An ambulance. Now, the ambulance was pulling up.
Okay, ambulance was gone when I got there.
Okay, so he was pulling up when I was getting off the exit, and so he stopped at the end of the exit and was backing up. You know, all I seen was like a white Cadillac, and then I seen that U-Haul van,
Yes.
and they had the door open on the U-Haul
Yes.
van, and there were fucking police
I
cars
have not.
everywhere.
Yeah,
They had the road blocked way down
that
the
had
road.
to be some kind of felony stop. That.
It had to be more than just one felony, baby.
Ooh, what if he was transporting bodies in the back of the fucking
That's what I was
of the
thinking.
U-Haul?
It was like, ooh, fresh.
Because I know, man. I stop. I go. I see the lights, and I'm like, that is every cop in fucking Fort Worth, man.
Yes.
At least on East Side, right, where we
There's so
giving away
many
where our
of
real
them.
trailer is, but it's like I think that was every cop on
And
the
there was
fucking
a
East Side.
and there was a sheriff back by that street and making everybody turn.
Yeah,
onto
there
that
was-
street
there was
going
something
around.
going
There
on.
was
I-
something going on. That
I'm gonna
was
have to try
more
to
than
find
just a
out.
felony
Yes.
stop.
You think
I'm
so?
telling you right now, that van had to be full of felons to have that many cops there.
Oh, dude, I wonder if they were transporting people.
I don't
But
know.
you would think they'd been out of the van because the back of the van was still closed.
It was
Right,
and the
and then
door
so there
the
was-
door was open. So it makes me wonder if it started
mobile
as
meth lab.
I think maybe it started as a felony stop. They could have possibly had a weapon.
I think they
hence
ran.
the ambulance.
I think they ran. That's how you end up with the 15 fucking cops. And that's just where they came to a stop.
Well, I mean,
But
I guess.
who in a fucking U-Haul,
What?
once the cop gets behind you, is like, oh yeah, I can elude them.
I can outrun.
Yeah, I
them.
can
They'll
outrun them.
Never see me
not-
in traffic.
It's not like I'm in a big boxy fucking U-Haul.
Exactly.
Fucking-
I'm like, oh
Some
my
people
god.
are dumb, man.
But I seen that on my way home, and I was like, God, I hope he hurries up and comes home today so he can
I
see
did.
all of this.
I did see it.
There was so many lights and cop cars, and I have no idea what was going on, but I'm nosy as shit.
Nosy as fuck.
I want to know. I do want to know.
So yeah, hey, real quick, I want to thank everybody that came out Saturday. If you know, you know. Happy birthday to me today.
Happy
Right.
birthday, honey.
Thanks, babe. I am
You're
26
welcome.
again.
Oh, I thought you were 29 finally.
No, still 26.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. I got you.
I dye my beard right here.
Oh.
Yeah, I give the
okay.
appearance of being older, but no.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay. I
But
understand.
I appreciate everybody that came out. If you have Have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints, go Trevor the intern.
You can also find us on Facebook or YouTube or X.
And Instagram.
So you're doing Instagram, right?
I am doing
Okay,
Instagram.
so Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X.
Yes, and help support this podcast by becoming a member at Patreon, where you get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. That is at patreon.com/me and Mrs. Always Right.
Yeah, because beer ain't cheap.
Beer ain't cheap. I'd also like to thank Rollcat Media for producing this week's episode. If you have any audio or video needs, want to start a podcast, need help podcast editing, contact them at rollcatmedia@gmail.com. All right, babe. I think that's it. I think I covered everything I need to cover.
Wait.
I know.
You're so good.
All right. I love you.
All right. Well, I love you too.
Let's see if I can clean this up, make this into something listenable.
Okay.
All right.
I have faith in you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. See, I'm loyal to the end.
Yeah, you are. All right. I love you.
I love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Merle.
I love Merle.
I know.
I can't wait to get Merle.